Hey, how y'all doing out there? This is Easy Work Boxing. About to hit you every weapon under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Got a little bit of news for people today. And, this is going to shut up a lot of people who've been getting on my channel, like I've been saying, talking about this WBA super belt and franchise belts and all this and that. Well, this is a little news I looked up on about an article. And in this article, it's talking about the World Boxing News. And the World Boxing News will no longer recognize the WBA as a sanctioning body. Okay? This is talking about the WBA belt, the people who run that, for the slow people. Okay, I'm going to read to you what it's saying. Due to circumstances dating back to 2013, Vice President and soon-to-be President Gilberto Mendoza promised WBN he would eradicate the unpopular regular belts. Mendoza was adamant he would move to the crown of one sole champion per division. It didn't happen. Things became a lot more cloudy with the addition to the WBA Gold Championship a few years on. Add to that the situation regarding the heavyweight division, plus the inconsistency in rankings and titles. WBN has moved to act, stripping Manny Pacquiao of his belt and calling it champion in recess, at the same time adding Bermane Stiverne to the top 15 rankings was a last straw. Did you hear that? Stripping Manny Pacquiao of his belt, calling it a champion in recess, at the same time adding Bermane Stiverne to the top 15 ratings was the last straw. Pacquiao was helping his country fight in a pandemic as a senator and was due to fight in 2021. The WBA should have understood this matter. No, they shouldn't. They shouldn't have understood shit. He been holding that belt for almost 2 years. He got stripped. They was right. He deserved to get stripped. There are several examples before this. Too many to name. Okay. So to the guys who are getting on my channel, talking crazy to me, talking a lot of crap, saying, yeah, man, you don't know what you're talking about. They got the real belt. This person got the real belt. You didn't know what the hell you were talking about, as you see now. You see now. That's why I really wanted to make this video, just to let them know that you see that that's what it was, okay? The WBA super featherweight belt, whatever WBA super belt or WBC belt are fake titles. And due to that, World Boxing News doesn't even want to consider the WBA as a sanctioning body anymore, because they have boosted the Bermane Stiverne up to the top 15 to fight for a WBA heavyweight title. So please don't get back on my channel again trying to argue with me about the belt, that super welterweight belt WBA title is real. It's not. It's a fake belt. It's a made-up belt, okay? Please don't get back on here trying to argue with me about that. Y'all hit that like button, please. What's up, Dana? What's up, Big Ace? It didn't even take the WBA to have to come out and mention this. It didn't have to. Floyd came out literally and told people in that interview, they got to fix this shit. All these belts, all these champions running around here, and they ain't real belts. They charging people sanctioning fees for fake belts. They're not real. It's like you buying a Gucci belt at a corner store. No matter how good it looks, it's not a real belt. Those are not real belts. I'm sorry to tell y'all. I have people getting on my channel, keep coming at me. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. He got the real belt. He got the real. When World Boxing News, a place of boxing news, doesn't even want to consider the WBA anymore as a sanctioning body, then that should tell you there's a lot of bullshit going on with fake belts. That belt that Manny Pacquiao had wasn't real. It was a fake belt to make money off fighters. Hughes was the real champ. Boxing news doesn't hold really influence. You know, they don't set any standards in boxing, but it's them just coming out speaking their opinion on it. And it's good that they're speaking an opinion on it to let people know that even they tired of this belt shit. It's called World Boxing News. They tired of that bullshit. They said they talked to them personally and told them, look, what's going on with these belts? We're going to have to stop considering y'all as a legit belt company if y'all keep fucking around playing. They started back doing the same shit. So they saying they not going to consider them as real no more or legit. Because they bullshit. They just pushed Bermain Stavern up for a title. When the last time you seen Bermain Stavern fight? Anybody? Y'all hit that like button, please, if you watch. Anybody seen Bermain Stavern fight anybody to deserve a title shot for a WBA title? I didn't. Shane, what's happening? But now, you hold up, Shane. I mean, Dana, you know, they were just saying the WBO one legit. They said that was a top ranked belt. See, this is what happened when they listened to them big channels. They said that the WBO was a top ranked belt. Everybody should be fellow with the fool in the big ace. While the rematch, don't care about it. That ain't gonna happen. Put some respect on the like button. You understand me? You understand me? Put some respect on it. It's just for them boys keep coming on here to, man, you don't know what you talking about. That's a real belt. You don't know what you talking about. A lot of mandatories. That's what's gonna be happening for whoever win them titles. A lot of mandatories. And you're gonna see who the real deal when they get a good mandatory, they're gonna relinquish titles. If AJ beat Tyson Fury, he gonna relinquish that WBO title. Watch what I tell you. If AJ beats Tyson Fury, he gonna relinquish that WBO title first. That's the first one going. Then it may be the WBC. Well, now, but watch he relinquish some belts. They don't know nothing about it, Dana. They don't know nothing. People keep getting on my chunk. Man, you don't know what you're talking about them belts, man. Lopez is undisputed. This person got this belt. And you just heard TBE, the best ever. Just get on there and tell y'all them belts ain't about shit. Them for sanctioning fees. WBC diamond belts. Come get the fuck out of here. They don't know. Yeah, Dante got to get back to it, man. Dante got to get back to it. They say he's supposed to be fighting Prince Charles Martin. I don't know. I hope he can't lose to Prince Charles Martin. Please, Wilder, do not lose to Prince Charles Martin. Please don't do that. But this is like this WBC franchise, diamond belts, all that silver belts, all this shit is fake. It ain't nothing but to take fighters' money. And first of all, like I always tell people, when a fighter wins a title, he is a title holder. Nobody is a champion until they have all 4 belts. Then you are the champion. Nobody is a champion. They are title holders. We got to understand that first. The IBF, I like the WBC belt. The WBC belt has always been the major belt, but they're doing so much bullshit. They taking they're taking the name away from the WBC belt. We're doing all these silver belts and franchising and super. You know what I'm saying? You taking significance off the WBC title. I think that's very wrong. That's the major belt. That boy, what's happening? What's up with you? Y'all smash that like button if you're watching, please. We talking about this WBA belt, man. World Boxing News is saying that they will no longer recognize the WBA, man, due to the fact that they doing bullshit, that they playing with people. They said they tried to give them a chance. They can no longer give the WBA a chance. They sick and tired of their bullshit. WBN said they are not Jacquees, and they will not rather be with them in all their bullshit. They said they moving on. Bond, what's happening? Rim. So Mayweather was never champion since he never had all of them. Mayweather had titles. He won a lot of titles. And that's just the truth. He wasn't ever undisputed. Yeah, let me give my boy Data Boy a wrench, man. I'm trying to see how I do it. I forgot. Damn, I forgot how to do it. I'm gonna give you a wrench though, Data Boy. You've been rocking with me for a long time now. You did? A long time now. Oh, I got to give that boy a wrench, man. That my dog. That me and Data Boy go head to head, man. Data Boy still fuck with me. We respectful with each other, and that's how boxing's supposed to be. You understand? If you're talking about it, this bridge way is a good idea. No, that's another reason for them to keep putting out belts to get money off fighters. No, this bridge way shit should not happen. What it do, child of the Most High? Oh, let me go back up and see if I can do it. It won't let me do it. I can't do it on here. I didn't did it before. I don't know. What it do? Mayweather versus Porter. Good fight, but Mayweather would have beat Porter. Mayweather would have beat Porter. Porter don't have enough to beat no Floyd Mayweather. I'm gonna do it. Oh, I'm gonna give. You already had one. I'm gonna put you back on there, bro. You going back on there? No doubt. Hey, Chain, I'm finna send a link. I just did something that was crazy. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, what you say, bro? I'm hearing Mayweather versus 50 Cent and Hell no. Now that would sell. That would sell like a motherfucker. That would make a lot of money. Simply because it's Floyd, I can't disrespect it because Floyd is retired. But when you got Adrian Brawner, when you got Ryan Garcia trying to do exhibitions, that's when I have a problem. I don't like that. Y'all too young to be out here trying to make some exhibitions. I understand the money situation. You want the money, but come on, man. That would make a lot of money though. If those two fought. So but the thing is, the World Boxing News is doing this to the WBA. They should also do this to the WBC. Now the IBF, they ain't got no super titles and none of that shit. The IBF standing firm, they staying legit. But the WBC and the WBA, they both shouldn't be recognized. If you're gonna do that to the WBA, yeah, the WBC got more belts than anybody. What's up, African? Got my boy Ice in the building. You understand me?
Yes, sir. What's up,
Yes,
Easy?
sir. What's happening, man? Nothing but this boxing talk, this real deal boxing talk.
Real deal like Holyfield.
You understand me? What's going on with you, man?
Not much. Chilling.
I feel you on that. You was just about to get
Adrian.
that bag. They say you was finna get that bag chain, but Ice, what you feel about that?
Yep. That's a good fight. I thought Porter. I thought Porter lost to Ugas.
You
More
did?
convincing. Yeah. I thought
Me too.
I thought Ugas actually beat him more convincingly than Spence did.
Me too. Me too. But on paper, Sean Porter won that fight. Sean Porter is a hell of a fighter.
He did.
But at the same time, I do feel you could beat him. And they gave it to Sean Porter because the Sean Porter and Errol Spence fight was going to be a more money fight. Business first, But I think Errol Spence is going to have a hell of a night going up against Jordanis Ugas. I don't think that's a pushover fight for Errol Spence Jr. at all.
Nah, it's a good fight.
That's a great fight. Jordanis is not coming out there to lay down. He will be going out there to get them 3 belts. Jordanis Ugas is not a small welterweight. He's a big welterweight. One thing about Jordanis Ugas I dislike is that he's impatient and he doesn't really try to box from the outside. He try to come in most of the time, and I think, but that style that he has of trying to come in all the time will be good since he's a big welterweight against Errol Spence.
He ain't bigger than Spence though.
No, I'm not saying he's bigger than Spence. I'm just saying he's at the same size range as Spence.
Yeah. I could say that.
He big. So I think this is gonna be a hell of a fight. Even though I would have loved to see Spence go ahead and try to get at Crawford. A lot of people don't consider it ducking. I consider it ducking. Ugas hasn't had the title 1 week.
Now he going after him. But ain't he on PBC?
Oh, yes, he is with PBC. Easier fight to be made. Big payday for Jordanis Ugas. But at the same time, this should literally show the EJ fans that he does not want to fight Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford has had a belt too. You get on Twitter and you say, oh, Ugas, you have something that I want. That's all you need.
He does, but we all know Al Heyman don't really cross the street like that. So that's an excuse.
Yeah, at the end of the day, due to the Muhammad Ali Act, Errol Spence doesn't need Al Heyman to make that fight.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So it's all bullshit, but nobody wants to believe that Spence don't want to fight. It's crazy that you just wait on Yugas to get a title, but Terrence been sitting there. You don't have a fight. Terrence don't have a fight. Yugas get a belt overnight, and all of a sudden you on his page within 16 hours. But here go Terrence been holding the title for years, and you ain't went that way. You bring up the Sanchez. You going trying to fight Canelo, trying to fight Manny Pacquiao. You saying get too big, you getting too big for the division. What is it?
And he fought Mikey.
You fought Mikey. No belt having Mikey. No belt
Told Bud
having
get a belt. Told Bud get a belt. Mikey didn't need no belt.
Danny Garcia didn't either.
Nope.
Ah. Ah. Mm-mm.
Closing in on Errol.
Yeah, you know, hey, the wall's closing in. He got to do something. He got to show something. It ain't no hate on Errol Spence. I mean, it's just reading in between the lines, y'all.
He got a good chance. He got a good chance of beating Bud too.
Said Spence will stop Ugas. Ugas don't throw enough punches. I can see that. UC is a hesitant. I mean, Ugas is a hesitant fighter on offense. He doesn't throw a lot of punches.
Nah, I don't think he's
That's
gonna
one thing I
stop
don't
Ugas.
like. He's not going to stop Ugas because he couldn't stop Mikey Garcia, Sean Porter, or Danny Garcia. So he
Danny
ain't gonna
Garcia
stop.
got a good chin though.
Yeah, but Mike Garcia was 135 pounds.
Yeah, Mikey.
He ain't stopping either. Thank
and
you.
Mikey started.
Low key. You telling the Trizzles and the Bizzles. He don't want no smoke, man. Spence does not want smoke.
I don't think he's scared though.
Bob
He clearly ducking though.
That boy says it's Bob Arrow holding up the fight. It ain't Spence or Bud fault. Oh. They just don't give up. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They just don't give up. Bob clearly just told y'all, this man don't want no smoke. He just went and jumped over Crawford and ran the Ugas. And y'all still saying it's somebody else's fault besides Spence. Lord have mercy. Virgil's big.
Yeah, he missed weight before.
Who, Virgil Ortiz?
Yep.
What he supposed to be at 154?
Nah, he's fine for a 147. But I know he missed weight before.
Yeah, Spence was supposed to knock out Mike. Scare equals ducking. Yes, sir. Bob Arum is a mythical creature. He may be that, but he also want to make that big money fight, and Spence don't want it, and he's sick of that shit. Even he done told him, Errol Spence, the best thing for you to do is stay away from Terrence Crawford. You seen Errol Spence sit up in the face of one of Errol Spence's friends and talking shit to him rather than getting in the face of Terrence Crawford. When Terrence Crawford had to tell him, you talking to me. Don't focus on him. You talking to me. Errol Spence know he gonna get his ass whooped. Y'all know he gonna get his ass whooped.
He actually got a good chance. I got Bud winning, but Spence got his chance.
At doing what?
At beating Bud.
How do you see Errol Spence beating Bud?
Well, Mean Machine got a knockdown, dropped him. Spence can knock him out.
Oh, I see that. Even though in my eyes, Mean Machine didn't drop him. He was holding Mean Machine.
Yeah, he definitely got rocked though.
He got rocked, but I don't think he got dropped. I think he grabbed onto him and he was just swinging and he went to his knee. But if people want to say he got dropped, then he got dropped. But how do you see Errol beating him?
He has to go for the KO. He's much bigger than him. He gotta use that jab.
No. What I'm saying is, if you're saying that Errol Spence has a chance of beating him, what punch? How does he catch him? Does he get them by footwork? Does he get them by tiring them
Nah,
out,
he got
clinching?
heavy feet. He has to outdog him, like what he was doing to Porter. Forward, forward, forward. Use his size and stuff.
So you think that Errol Spence can outdog Terrence Crawford?
I think so.
Mm.
Iron sharpen iron, and Spence has been fighting better levels of opposition recently than Terrence has.
Can we say okay, or can we say better names?
Yeah, high. Yeah, better names, higher
Use
ranked opponents.
Yeah, I like to say better names. But at the same time, some of these names on these fighters who they're talking about, those same names on their resumes. Brook is on Spence's resume. Brook is on Sean Porter's resume with a loss. You see, but when it
Yeah,
comes to Terrence Crawford, is not legitimate wins. You know, it's a difference when it comes to him. Why? I don't know. But y'all hit the like button, please, if you're watching. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
I've got Bud, but all I'm trying to say is it ain't. It's not impossible for Spence to win to pull it off.
No, it's not impossible. I just look at it as who has more in their arsenal. Terrence Crawford has more in his arsenal. Errol Spence
Yeah,
is
he's
up
more
and down.
versatile.
Yeah, he's straight up and down, no special effects, like Floyd Mayweather said. He's a one-trick pony. Works behind the jab, opens up when he gets close by the punch, head punch.
And he got heavy feet.
Yeah, that too. He doesn't move around the ring. He will stand there and fight close with you all night. But when you're fighting a fighter like Terrence Crawford, moves around the ring, switches, southpaw, orthodox, can't attack you, can't outbox you, I don't see Errol Spence winning that fight in no way possible. But that's just me. See, when I look at fights, I have to look at who has more pros than cons. You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
Terrence has more pros than cons. Terrence has way more pros than cons. That's just the way I look at it. It's not, people think that you dislike Errol Spence. No, it's no dislike. I don't know him. It's strictly about boxing. I just don't think he
Yeah,
got enough to beat Terrence.
he got more. Terrence got more to his game. He the
He
more
got more.
versatile one.
Let me check out. What's some more? What do you feel about the WBN World Boxing Network saying that they no longer, consider the WBA a legitimate sanctioning body? Do you agree with it, or do you think that they're wrong for this?
I always considered the WBC and the WBA. I mean the IBF the best ones. The WBO and the WBA didn't really matter that much. So I don't really know. We'll just have to wait and see.
Now, see, the WBA was legitimate at one point years ago. See, the WBO came out recently, and like I
Yeah.
say, a lot of people, I don't know where they get this bullshit from, but they hear that the WBO title was made for top ranked fighters. That is a lie. The WBO is a Puerto Rican based company. The first fighters that ever held the WBO were Nazim Prince Ahmed and Riddick Bowe, and they weren't top ranked fighters. So whoever told y'all that, whatever big channel y'all watching that's biased and lying to you, they told you a lie. That is not a top ranked title.
PBC tried to make their title before. Remember that?
Hmm?
PBC tried to make their own title before.
Oh, they did. What was it?
Yep. I don't remember, but you can look it up and you can see it. I didn't know a whole lot about it. I didn't really pay too much attention to it.
Yeah, they making any kind of belt now. That's what I'm talking about. That's what this is the whole point of me making this video. Because they keep getting on my channel talking about Manny Pacquiao had the real WBA belt, and I don't know what I'm talking about. Boy, you don't know what you're talking about. You just started watching boxing.
They do consider the wait, the super
Who that?
or the WBA super or regular?
Who is the what you saying? Do I consider that a real belt?
Yeah, which one do you consider the real one?
The old belt, the one that you just
But you
had
can't
before.
but you can't even unify with it.
You can't. They've been unifying with the WBA title.
They have?
Yes, that was one of the three legitimate belts. The WBC, the IBF, and the WBA. You could be a unified champion until they
But since
brought
they
out
made the super,
the super belt is fake. That is not a real title.
yeah, but since they made the super, you can't unify with the old belt anymore.
If they can't unify with the old belt, then that's some shit that they made up to do that shit with. Because you could unify with the old belt because them was the only three belts at the time. So if they make it a W, they need to change that super shit off of there and just make that the legitimate WBA title. Because when you say super, it holds no motherfucking court, no ground. Ain't shit super about that title. It wasn't super when they was making people undisputed champions back in the day. So when you put that super title on it, you make the belts look bad. So if they doing that now, if that is the legitimate title, then they should throw away this interim shit. The belt that Yugas had before he was elevated, they need to put that shit in the trash can
Well,
and
would
take.
they when they making all that money though? I don't see them doing that.
It's about money. That's all it's about. They making these dudes pay for stupid ass belts. They making them pay for stupid ass belts.
10 champions per weight class.
Although I'm trying to see what they talking about in the chats. They talking something about, I guess, about Manny Pacquiao, Poetic, and somebody talking about Manny Pacquiao. What y'all saying? Low key, y'all talking about Manny Pacquiao being on drugs. Now I like that. Manny Pacquiao was brave enough to fight Keith Thurman. I talk a lot of shit about Manny Pacquiao, but I never take his talent away from him. That old dude get down, man. That man's a legend. He lost to Floyd, but Manny Pacquiao, he beat Keith Thurman ass, and Keith Thurman my favorite fighter. Like I said in one of my videos, I have yet to even watch that fight again. You heard me on Chain with Ice.
I heard you.
I haven't watched
Yep.
that fight again since I watched it the first time. I can't see Keith Thurman lose.
Did
I
you think
just
Thurman won?
no. Thurman lost. He most definitely lost. But I just can't watch him lose again. I can't watch it.
It was close though.
It was close, but he lost. He lost. But I just can't watch my boy lose like that, man.
Yeah. Even he said he lost.
Y'all also is. Thank you, Poetic, for pointing that out, baby. Thank you, baby. Give it to me, baby. Poetic just pointed out the fact that there was no drug testing for that fight, and that is the truth.
There was just it was a bootlegged company drug testing them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He said no man should have a ponytail, bro. I agree with that. No man should have a ponytail. Y'all hit that like button if you're watching, please. Them casuals in the chat will never understand Manny a real one. Manny is a real one. No, we ain't finna use no steroids, none against him. Manny Pacquiao went out there and he smoked a lot of big cats, small cats, eat the cat. He put a lot of ass out there. He is a
8 weight
legend.
classes.
Yes, eight of them things. Who is a casual fanboy? You mad? You mad because dude is on drugs? What the fuck? I don't know. Who you saying that to? Keith? Keith Thurman is actually a real good. Oh, Keith Thurman. Oh, y'all. What the
Phenomenal.
fuck? Don't dare disrespect. Don't disrespect Keith. Go back and check that resume, baby. Go back and check out all them fights he's been through. Watch some of Keith Thurman fights. Diego Corrales, when Diego Corrales was undefeated, broke Keith Thurman nose. Keith Thurman
Diego
came back.
Corrales.
Diego Corrales. Hold up. Diego Chavez. I'm sorry.
Gotcha.
I was lost in the sauce. You brought me back. Diego Chavez. Undefeated.
Best resume at 147.
Yes, sir.
Heck,
Yes, sir.
it might even be better than. Yeah, it's better than Pacquiao, right?
Hold up, Chamber. They didn't forget about my boy. You remember the dude who was fighting with a hematoma on his head for 12 rounds? Huh?
Who?
Keith Thurman. Y'all forgot? Y'all forget about
When?
Keith Thurman who got hit with the body shot?
Yeah.
Didn't fall down, kept fighting. Y'all forgot about Keith Thurman?
Two-time. Keith, two-time Thurman.
Huh?
Ain't no one forget.
Y'all forgot? Don't y'all ain't gonna do Keith like that, baby. Hell no. Nah. I don't know what to tell y'all. Now Keith, man, he old as hell. And he out
He
there
do
doing
get tired.
a division. Oh, I give him much respect. He deserves that, without a doubt. Keith was suffering from injuries. Hey, I'm a Keith Thurman fan. I'm a Keith Thurman fan, but I ain't finna take nothing away from that man victory. He beat him. Keith signed the contract. Once you sign that contract, I don't give a fuck if you got shot in your stomach 2 months ago. You signed the contract. You get your ass beat. That's it.
If they were the same
It's only
age, then yeah, I'll give it to him. But he like 20 years younger.
Thurman need to make his comeback in the gym on a treadmill, sparring, and then talking shit to us. When you sit in your dining room and you sit in your basement on a treadmill, that don't show me you coming back.
You think he can beat Spence or any other top welterweights?
I think he can beat Keith Thurman has the possibility of beating all of them, even Terrence. Keith Thurman and Terrence Crawford is really the welterweight fight to see because Keith Thurman has more in his arsenal than Errol Spence. Keith Thurman can move around the ring. He can box. He can
He
slug.
does.
He's unorthodox. He throws punches from different angles. Him and Terrence
And
Crawford is really the welterweight fight to see. I think Keith Thurman can beat Errol Spence.
yeah, he has more tools, but he been through too many injuries. That would be my concern for him.
Yeah, I ain't saying Keith fake no injuries or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm just
You
saying that would be.
no, I was reading one of the comments. My bad.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? It's that not that he faked a injury, but he ain't in no injury. He ain't got no injuries now. What the fuck is the problem? Where you at? Yeah, Keith just needs to stop bullshit. Basically, that's all it is. Yeah, it's too much money. There's no more hunger in boxing. There's no more hunger. When you eating good, you waking up in silk sheets. You go outside, you see beautiful blue water, 3 cars in your garage, your beautiful woman laying next to you, a big house. It's kind of hard to get out there and go run, fellas. I mean, I think we all know that, right? Especially when you look over and she bad. When she bad, it's hard to get up out there. Like, go run. I'm running her ass. That's what I'm finna do. Go downstairs and eat me some goddamn crab legs and sip this yak. That's how they think. See, that's why they hated Florida. They thought Florida was gonna sip that yak. Florida like, I'm finna get this money.
Yep, that's why he money man, richest ever.
Yeah, they thought he was gonna fall off. All he gonna take get him a couple of million. He gonna go to smoking and drinking, and somebody gonna beat him up. And then
Nope.
when he whooped the Turo guy ass, they hurt him so bad. They were like, God damn, this bitch, this nigga too motherfucking good. Shane, what you want to talk about? What's up with this Billy Joe Sanders and Canelo fighting in May, man, or sometime down the road? Man? What you feel about that, man?
Good fight. Two defensive fighters.
Now you know Billy Joe is a mover, man, which always causes Canelo problems. But I think Canelo has learned enough to shut that shit down now.
Yeah, and
I
also
go ahead.
he's
I'm sorry.
he messy. He like slap his shots. He ain't
Who,
very he ain't very accurate either. I don't think he's too that he's slick, but I wouldn't compare Billy Joe to like Erislandy Lara or anywhere near a Mayweather.
Billy Joe don't have that much power either to keep Canelo off him.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a major problem in itself. Now, moving around the ring, you got to remember these both steroid users. So they might they might just not even, you know what I'm saying, test each other or nothing. So the way they fight. But I got to rock with Canelo.
Yeah, I got Canelo on this one.
Even against Caleb Plant, I got to rock with Canelo.
I have a hard time picking anyone to lose. I mean, Plant to beat any of the top guys, even Saunders.
Plant's defense, Plant has the talent to beat anybody. But what I realize about Plant is that he's mostly a thinker. And I think that once he's pressured from a fighter like Canelo, that he'll eventually break and get knocked out. And then his defense, he doesn't use a high guard. He throws this jab to the side, leaving his head in the same spot. I think Canelo Alvarez will capitalize off that and eventually end up knocking Caleb Plant out.
Yeah, Plant been rocked before too.
And once again, Caleb Plant doesn't have enough power to keep Canelo Alvarez off his ass.
Yeah, he went 12 with Truax.
With an older fighter.
Yep, 37.
But I used to say, you know,
And
Plant,
he got some redness around his face too. He was getting hit.
who that?
Truax was landing some shots too.
I didn't watch the fight due to the fact that I don't watch TV at all. I didn't plug up the cable box in time for it to start up, so
Uh
I couldn't watch it. And they, you know, they didn't shut down a lot of streaming channels. Yeah, he's saying people should be banned for using roids. Yes, people should be banned for using roids. I just recently was speaking about the fact that Big Baby Miller has been suspended, but yet you have Canelo Alvarez, Billy Joe Sanders, Sergey Kovalev, Povetkin, and many more fighters who have not been suspended from boxing.
yeah,
And
but they're not gonna. If you bringing in money, if you making folks money, why would they suspend you?
yeah, if you're making people money, but still that's unfair.
It is.
That's basically that's just how judicial system works. Oh, because I make somebody money, I shouldn't have to go to jail for my crimes. But if I'm poor, I have to go to jail. That's not fair.
Yep, but if you're like one of the top guy, like boxing ain't doing so hot right now. If they ban one of the top guys, AJ, Pacquiao, Canelo, Fury, they're gonna that's gonna take a hit,
Yeah,
and they
it's gonna
ain't,
mess their money up.
huh?
I mean, of course, it's gonna mess their money up. But at the
Yep,
same time, where's the fairness?
nowhere.
Where's the fairness? I mean, maybe Big Baby Miller should have just said, "Hey, I ate steak," or it was something in my vitamins. I didn't
He
know what
blamed
it
it on, yeah, he blamed it on a sex pill.
was. A damn Shakespeare.
Yep. But either way, that screws him because he only like 30. Why would he need why would he need a sex pill at 30? That means his thing broken from the roid use.
No, no, that's not true. Because, bro, and honestly, me and my homeboy have been taking sex pills since we was 19. They used to call them Top Gun at the gas station.
19? You ain't need that.
And we didn't care. We just wanted to smash out. We wanted to smash out. That's not true. Men, just because a man buys a sex pill doesn't mean he ain't slam dunking. You know what I'm saying? He just want to
Yeah, I
hang.
got
Yeah, he want to hang on the rim. You feel me?
you.
Yeah, he want to hang on the rim after the dunk. That's all. That don't really mean that. Willie Lump Lump. Hey, Shane with Ice. I need you to control the board for me. I gotta use the restroom right quick. I need a little break.
Gotcha.
You can read the chats, talk. I'll be right back.
Right. Miller is a roid cheater, and he was supposed to fight AJ. Yep. This world is backwards. Anyone in the chat, comment who y'all got between AJ versus Tyson Fury and how. Low key T, AJ ain't no bum. Look at his resume. By far the best heavyweight resume. By far. Ain't even close. Crawford footwork would be too much. Too much for what?
For Spence, probably. I know for Spence, for sure. Thank you for holding it down for me, Chain with Ice.
Gotcha.
I said Vince Carter looking boy. Fury. Fury can beat everyone. Yes, I believe that Fury can beat everyone. Every heavyweight that's out there, Fury can beat them.
I don't know if you will though.
I think Fury can beat AJ.
I do too.
I
But
think if he, huh?
I think he can win, but I'm rolling with AJ on that one.
What was rigged, Poetic Wave? Please hit the like button if you're watching. Please hit the like button. And then Ruiz threw the second fight. Ruiz didn't throw that second fight. That was actually the real fight. The first fight was the rigged fight. That was to save the zone. The zone was losing money thanks to Canelo. They needed AJ to go out there and lose. And AJ went out there and lived. Look at how Andrew Ruiz went to jumping up and down. Now you gotta think about somebody. Go back and watch Floyd Mayweather when he won his first title, when he got on his knees and was crying in the ring. Said, I did it, I did it, I did it. Go
we
back
all
and watch.
we all
Go back.
celebrate differently.
Yeah, no, we all celebrate differently, but just hear me out. Go back and watch other fighters who won a title and see how they reacted. Terrence Crawford, how when he won a title, he just leaned his head back and went to crying. Other fighters who won a title for the first time. Andrew Ruiz jumped up and down like he won a teddy bear at a goddamn corner. That was not a real sign of happiness for something that you've been trying to accomplish your whole life. Just watch it.
I have. He was jumping up and down like a child getting candy.
A child getting candy, not like he won something he been striving for since he was a kid, like he said. If that would have been me, I'd have fell to the floor. They'd have had to pick me up out there. They had to pick me up on the stretcher. I had to talk to Larry Merchant on the stretcher. Easy work. What's going, man? This the man. I just can't talk, man. I didn't accomplish something I've been trying my whole life, man. I just want to go home and give me some pussy. And I ain't finna say shit. I've been doing this since I was 7 years old, and this been my dream, and I accomplished it. We joke on Fury, but his movement is real good. He move awkward, and dude is fast for a heavyweight. Yes, that is true. I always used to say Fury is the white Muhammad Ali. I see Joshua swinging and missing. I can see a lot of that too. That's why I used to say that Joshua would beat him due to Joshua has he's a combination puncher as a heavyweight, like old heavyweights. But by the fact that Fury is taller to me and is able to be a great boxer in the ring, I think that he will create problems for AJ. He didn't even fight the second time, bro. He didn't even fight the second. It was too easy for AJ to beat him. Like it because he was fighting out of shape. The man got to him. Yeah, that's the excuse they gave the public. See, you gotta think about this. What fighter would actually come out there and tell you that they was partying and doing too much? When has that ever happened?
Thurman, maybe.
You ain't never heard that happen. Even when Sugar Ray Leonard beat Roberto Duran, when Roberto Duran came, when they called him slip, Roberto didn't come out there and say, "Oh, the reason I lost is because I was out of shape." Did he say that?
Not
And he
that
had
I
a
recall.
valid reason because he was really partying. But champions don't make excuses.
He quit because he had a poop.
Huh?
Duran quit in the rematch because he had a poop.
That's what he tell people. Duran quit because he knew he was going to get his ass whooped. He had to poop. Get the
I heard
fuck.
Duran didn't say that. It was what's his name? That guy in his corner. That guy that was a boxer himself, but got banned for life for taking the padding out.
What's his name? Panama Lewis.
Yeah, I think he said that. That's why Duran quit.
Yeah, they'll say anything. But what actually happened was he knew he was going to get his ass spanked. And they say he was eating like a goddamn dog in the back in the dressing room.
In the morning, yeah.
Yeah, and he got cramps. Whatever it may be, he signed the contract and you went out there and got your ass whooped. That's it.
Yep.
That's it. Why would AJ give up an undefeated record? Because I hate to say it to you, bro, it's a bigger world than what you think. It's all about money. And under the table, you don't know how much AJ got paid to take that loss. And a record don't mean shit in boxing. I would rather be 30-7 with my bank account filled up than undefeated and got to worry about how I'm gonna take care of my family in 20 more years. That's why. That's why he would lose an undefeated record. Because money. He said when you're in a fight, your senses are on fight or flight mode. Your other senses are like urinating and pooping. Your body isn't thinking about. Now your body, I'm sure, ain't thinking about that. Your boxing is whack right now. Canelo versus Benavidez. Who you got? Shane with ice. Let me hear your opinion on it.
I've said this before. I don't think that's a good style to beat Canelo. He has heavy feet, and he there to get hit. And Ronald Galvin, whatever his name is, he capitalized a lot on these things. But David got a lot of potential though. He young.
So you saying that Benavidez beats Canelo?
Nah, I don't think Benavidez has a good style to beat Canelo. He has heavy feet. he dare to get hit, and he not the most disciplined fighter out there. Like he be snorting coke and missing his belt, missing weight,
Yeah.
losing his belt. Yeah, I got Canelo.
Yeah, boxing isn't a sport. It's more business. It's more about money. Like I say a lot, it's becoming like wrestling. You know, it's becoming like wrestling, man.
Plastic, fake.
Soap operas. You hear more talking, and I'm gonna do this, and I don't like him, and if I was around him, I'd do this to him, and I'd do that to him. You know, oh man, please. Nobody want to keep hearing that. Yeah, Benavidez is a good fighter, but Benavidez is not. He doesn't have a lot of skills,
He's beatable.
and we didn't see him get knocked on his ass before. People talk about Dave Benavidez like he just run through motherfuckers, like he a truck or something. He is not. He had a tough fight with Anthony Durrell, right? Or Andre Durrell. Which brother was the technical brothers? I call them the technical brothers.
Ooh.
They always win from technical shit.
Yeah, Anthony.
Yeah. So, I just don't see him beating Canelo.
Yeah, I got Canelo on that one.
And Shane, I just recently told people I give Canelo Alvarez credit. I feel that Canelo is the number one pound for pound fighter in the world right now. He is doing more than Terrence Crawford. He is fighting more than Terrence Crawford. So I got to give him that spot.
Yeah, he should be up there.
Yeah. But to put Errol Spence in front of Terrence Crawford is fucking ridiculous. I don't know where they getting that.
I don't really see that.
I don't know where they getting that from. We say Nate Robinson was the most. Man, they made so many memes about Nate Robinson. It's crazy, man. They had this man
him on the mattress and stuff.
Sleeping on recliners and shit.
They made a meme about him and Connor. Nate was laying on the couch, and Connor was like on the other side of the couch, but leaning a different way.
Yeah. It's just crazy. What's it? The Rock was my favorite. I don't want to talk about wrestling, bro. I started watching that shit when I was 11 years old. My mom called me in the room and showed me Inside Edition and showed me for wrestling was fake when I was 11. I ain't watched it since. So, let's see what else going on. Let me go on YouTube and see what's going on in boxing. What names out there we can talk about, man. You understand? Well, we got Canelo versus Yildirim. That's coming up. Even though that should be Canelo versus Billy Joe coming up.
It in February, though.
What about Benavidez versus Charlo? They talking about they're going to fight in summertime, somewhere around that area. I got Canelo again.
I'm not sure who wins David versus Jamal.
Who?
I'm not sure who wins between David and Jamal. That's a good fight, though.
Yeah, it is. I think due to them Charlo brothers, though, that conditioning, I think he will eventually knock Benavidez out.
Nah, I don't really I either see David knocking him out or Jamal on points. I don't really see him knocking David out.
I think he'll knock him out.
Nah, you ain't really seen him knocking out Devryanchenko's or those 160s.
Hey, shout out to JD Spades. He on here. He's saying that Bill Haney no longer training his son Devin Haney. I seen a clip on that too. I was supposed to talk about that. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that now. I think that's a very wise decision for Bill Haney to make. That's love for your son. That's knowing that your son needs a more professional or more legitimate trainer than you. You know,
Bill
I don't know
Haney
if Bill.
good though.
Oh, he did box.
Nah, I don't think he boxed, but he was a good trainer.
I really can't give Bill. I won't give Bill Haney that much acclaim for training his son because Floyd Mayweather Senior really was there in the corner too, training his son, and
He was.
they fired him several times. Not to take nothing away from Bill Haney, if he did train him, you know, he brought his son through the amateurs. But I remember Floyd Mayweather Senior did a lot for his son. But like I was saying, due to the fact that Bill Haney is willing to even step down to allow his son to get a better trainer, somebody who's been in the ring to show him the ropes, for him to come out and be an elite fighter, that's being a great father. That's not being want to be in a limelight, want to take credibility for what your son is doing. That's a father that loves his son and he wants his son to go out there and be great. So to Bill Haney, I salute you for that. I think Kenny Porter should do the same thing. But unfortunately, a lot of people don't think the way that Bill Haney is thinking. So to Bill Haney, I salute you for that. Just my opinion of it. How do you feel about it, Chamber Ice?
Bill Haney smart. He know what best for his son, and if that what he need, he know.
Danny Garcia, and it's good that you brought that up, Poetic Wave. Danny Garcia father, you know, really doing the same thing that Sean Porter father is doing. They really don't want to let them go and go out there and try to get with other trainers that they need help from. They want all the acclaim. They want to say they trained their sons to be great, but if you ain't never boxed, then you should let somebody else step in. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Teofimo Senior is
TLP
his.
step in.
Yeah,
All
he has trainer too.
all them need to step aside at some point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People never took a punch in the face, from what I understand.
Nah, I know Teofimo Senior did some had an amateur, but I don't think he went pro.
Well, if it depends on how long he was an amateur. If he went out there and had 14 fights, no, you need to let your son go and go butt him McGirt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You need to go let him go Berta McGirt, some real deal train out there,
I
not you.
thought this before. Wouldn't do you think Roberto Duran would be a good trainer for Teofimo Jr.? Because they
Teofimo
both,
Jr.
yeah, because they speak Spanish and they fight similar.
If Teofimo
So
Lopez was fixated on fighting the inside, yes. Roberto Duran was an excellent inside fighter. That's why he was so
yeah,
hard. That's really why he beat Sugar Ray. Outside fighting, that wasn't his forte. But hell, having Roberto Duran as your trainer in any situation is great because you'll never know when you have to fight in the inside. But boxing from the outside from Roberto Duran, in my opinion, can't teach him too much about that.
yeah, I don't think so either.
Roberto Duran was excellent in close fighting. That
One of
was
the
his.
best in fighter,
Yes.
if not the best.
What you talking about, JD? Roy Jones had to do the same. They still don't talk about it because Roy Jones left him. Roy Jones left who? I swear Javante Davis looks French or Creole. Possibly could be. But I don't care if he's French or Creole. Get your ass out there and go fight somebody. Stop letting Floyd and them have you fighting all these bullshit ass fighters and shit.
Did you get the links?
Did I get the links? Did I send it out?
Nah,
Or
the links
did,
I posted on yesterday's live stream
no,
for the comments.
I got them. I didn't read them yet. I told you I was gonna make a video off that too.
Gotcha. Just wanted to make sure you had them.
Yeah, I got them. I seen them on there. I got to get on that. Roy Jones left his dad as his trainer. Yeah. his dad never forgave him. But I mean, it's.
He forgive him now that his son a goat.
I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like with you teaching me unlimited. You ain't never had a big fight, Dad. You ain't never been in there. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me what it's like to get knocked down and get up. You know what I'm saying? You need fight. You need people like that in your corner training. You don't need somebody like Virgil or what's his name, Virgil Hunter.
Virgil Hunter.
Yeah. How can he really train you and he ain't never been in there?
He was
You
a
know,
good trainer though.
no. How are you a good trainer when you never been in a ring?
I don't know. He had
That mean,
Andre Ward too.
that mean you got good fighters. He another Derrick James. You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
How you got good fighters when you never fought yourself? Even though Derrick James fought, he still ain't a good trainer.
A lot of these times, those trainers could be good athletic coaches. Like Triple G's old trainer. He a good strength and conditioning coach. But did he ever box before?
Who that?
Triple G's old trainer. I forgot his name.
Abel Sanchez?
Yeah, Abel. Abel. He's a
No,
good. Huh?
I doubt it.
Yeah. He was good for strength and conditioning, but what else did he offer?
You need more than that. Floyd Mayweather Sr. deserves the best credit in the world. He brought the best fighter, if they don't want to say ever, of our era
A goat.
from the ground
He made
up.
a goat.
He made a GOAT.
He made the style.
He made Floyd Mayweather. He deserves to be the trainer of the decade, of many decades. Well, then we as the fans need to learn how to shut Leonard Elby the fuck up. That's what we need to do. Because Leonard Elby basically told y'all that Tank fight wasn't gonna get made nowhere against Ryan Garcia. But people will still run around hollering about the shit like it was finna get done. When a promoter and tell you if you keep talking about the fight, it's not gonna get done, then that should have told everybody they wasn't gonna make that fight. Because I thought when a lot of people talk about a fight, that's the best time to make it, right?
It is.
So if he telling you that talking about it ain't gonna get it made, then it's a lot of talking going on. It's not gonna get it. So Tank acting like he mad about the exhibition match with Manny Pacquiao don't mean shit.
I'm confused about the exhibition now. There's too much. They're saying it is exhibition, and they're saying it's not. They saying it is gonna happen, and they saying it's not. They saying he going down.
Yeah, they saying
And
the exhibition ain't gonna happen, man.
yeah,
That's a done deal. Then the Elby stay on some bullshit, but then the Elby handling the business right. His father, well, it was. You got to look at also this too. Floyd Mayweather Sr. was feather fisted. He was fast as hell, but he was feather fisted. He probably would have outboxed a lot of big names if he would have never got shot and things like that. But he would have had a lot of trouble. I think the fight against Sugar Ray Leonard would have been way more better if his hands wasn't injured. If you look at that fight, his left hand was really injured in that fight, like he said. You know, not taking no sides for him because he lost and nothing like that. But you could clearly look at that fight and tell that Floyd Mayweather Sr. was injured in that fight.
yeah.
He got soft hands too. That's why I say Canelo will get at playing ass. Because them soft hands, them sweet hands, you better put some caramel on them hoes, some thick caramel. Try to knock somebody out. But I just had to get on, and tell people about this WBA title, man. I gotta get off this. I wasn't planning to be on here this long, but just tell people, stop getting on the channel saying I'm wrong and I'm lying. You got World Boxing News, you got other places, other people talking about how fake these titles are. So don't be mad at me. I'm just a messenger. I just know something about boxing. I've been watching it for a long time. I just tell the truth. That's just what it is. And I just like to thank my guest, Chain with Ice, as usual. He come on Real Boxing Talk. I appreciate you, my brother, for taking time out your life for coming on with me.
Absolutely.
I truly appreciate that. And I also thank y'all for coming in too and watching the videos. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Before we get off, please hit that like button. Hit the
Respect the like button.
Respect it. You understand me? Respect it. And I just thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all be safe out here. Chain with Ice, I appreciate you once again. It's Easy Work Boxing. I'm out.